their thing, it doesn't work.
Man says lol seek typing always gets me haha.
Well, I just...
underscore Catechus says it was good for a while.
I don't know why it does that to me. It's got a death sentence. It's like, nah, Sequoia, actually, we got a problem with your content. Sorry, girl. Sorry, you're restricted and censored without a reason. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not sitting directly on the floor. I'm just trying to get myself, like, real comfy now, because I do want to get into playing video games.
Underscore Catechus says now she is one of us. Moo, haha.
Let me see what you're seeing on YouTube right now. Harrison. I did just restart stream. It did say that it was working. Oh, 2 streams are going right now. Switch to the new stream. I don't know why I have 2 streams going right now.
Aaron Great Man says, do you always go about barefoot on your home?
Haha, yeah, I do.
Much it's just because of summer.
I typically do go barefoot around my home. Here, let me... There's 2 streams happening right now, and I actually don't know how that's happening. So let me stop this one, if I can. What the freak?
Aaron Great Man says, what the hell are you doing?
What the fuck is happening right now? YouTube's glitching and has 2 of my streams.
Aaron Great Man says, why are you so focused?
Can you not hear me right now? Do I not have audio? Fuck.
Cactus underscore Catechus says, yeah, why today so glitch?
I have no idea. On my profile page, 2nd stream. I don't know what's happening. I have to type this to him to hopefully see that he gets it.
Sequoia Bean says, Harrison on my page profile 2nd stream IDK, what's happening? Cactus underscore Catechus says, seems stable now.
Oh, it's because I tried doing the stupid switch thing. I have to just commit to not doing the stupid switch thing. Copyright issues with Grab Your Popcorn. There's copyright issues with all of my fucking content.
Man says, oh, got it.
Yeah. Like, oh, I can't even, oh no, I can show you guys. Look, this is what's happening right now on my end. This is what Harrison's seeing.
Aaron Great Man says, just kidding.
This is what Harrison's seeing. This is what he's like, what the fuck's happening, right? Because if you go into this stream, this is what he sees. And hears. But this is the stream that should be playing right... Oh, this is the stream that's playing right now. This is my actual stream. You know what? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't fucking know what's happening. Everything just broke. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just joshing. Oh my god. Holy fuck. It's like hot in my house now. I'm opening up this thingy. And we're getting the taupe packed. We're getting the taupe packed and we're getting the taupe ripped, which means if you'd like to join me, scream at me, let me know, or else I'm gonna go. Wow, okay.
Aaron Great Man says, just hop onto Twitch, Brody, not that hard. Aaron Great Man says, lol.
Well, Twitch has ads, though. Twitch has ads, and Twitch is a kind of company. I only see the one, but I'll come back in like half an hour. Okay. If you're still streaming.
Wish him to sleep in 3 minutes, not 68.
Alright, my name is Hen. I hope that you managed to pass the fuck out in 3, not 30.
Aaron Great Man says, or even better, Kick.
Ooh, Kick still won't let me sign in. Kick! What the fuck? It still won't let me sign in, so I don't know what's happening there. But something is happening there. It's been broken since yesterday for me trying to log in, so if I can't get in soon...
My name N says Kick Foo.
If I can't get in soon, I might have to just contact Kick support.
Aaron Great Man says those cigs are just tobacco.
The one that I just had outside, yeah, it was tobacco.
Catechus says once the bong is lit, she will forget everything.
Everything in what sense? Like anything and everything? Forget how to converse, forget how to function. Wow, I'm just like up and down, up and down. I need weed. I gotta grind more weed. Wow, and I fucking gotta put on Sawup.
Aaron Great Man says, the one, lol.
Yeah, it was tobacco's. Not great on my part. I also gotta grab pain med. Holy fuck.
Cactus_Catechus says crawl across the floor like a baby. Forget.
Take the safe route. Keep toes hidden at all time. Oh!
Cactus_Catechus says goo goo monster drink.
Oh, this is so nice. This is so fucking nice. I will die on this hill. I will die right here. Good night. Good night, everyone. See you in like 4 or 5 hours. That's so fun. I actually...
Cactus_Catechus says here baby sequoia bean. Monster drink make you sleep. Aaron Great Man says fuck ID love some soda. The flavor really feels missing after working out.
You mean soda after working out? You know, this is why I always have my energy drink in my car after my workout. So I can chug that.
Sleeping stream.
So I can chug that caffeine, the caffeine energy drink, and the ciggy after that gym workout. You eat an orange?
Cactus_Catechus says I eat an orange.
No, honestly, sleep streams may be necessary. Nap time, everyone. It's everyone's daily nap time. It's like a fucking, I don't even know, preschool. It's a preschool. Welcome to Sequoia's adult preschool. Me love me oranges. Oranges are good if they're the good tasting ones.
Cactus_Catechus says me love me oranges.
I got some little baby oranges that actually were banging. Because it's hit or miss a lot of the time with the fruit on if it's going to be good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, here's the order of things that I got to do. I'm trying to break it down for my brain so I'm not overwhelmed. 1, get the toke packed and rip the toke.
Aaron Great Man says
2,
yeah, exactly. It's like your body starts making a number randomly and you just gotta stay strong and drink, you guessed it, fucking water.
No! I hate water. Fuck water.
Cactus_Catechus says in summer in the States oranges are pretty reliable.
Oh, I need to go on like a road trip to go and collect fresh fruit. Fresh produce. Ah. Okay.
Aaron Great Man says we agree there.
Game plan. I'm ripping a toke. I am gonna go downstairs and go pee, and then grab my pain med and take my fucking pain med. I actually should probably just take the pain med first. Fuck it. I'm gonna get my ass up and grab the nasty ass pain meds. Oh, you guys can't see how far my arm reach. It's not far enough. I sometimes wish
Aaron
I could
Great
be
Man
like...
says what hurts you. Cactus_Catechus says squid.
Squid. What hurts me? My uterus hurts me right now, to be honest. No cap, no lies. It's also why I need weed, because, like, holy shit.
Aaron Great Man says adding to the Seek-lore Hebe.
Adding to the Seek-lore. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's take this shit. I think these have been leaking, though. Like, these are, like, leaking out their medication. So, I need to swallow it quickly because they kind of burn. Oh. Oh, fucking son of a bitch. It's stuck in my throat. I hate those ones. You. Okay, we're good. Now it's toke time!
Aaron Great Man says, is it true you guys look better at a certain part of your period cycles? And not so good when menstruating. Aaron Great Man says, swear I heard that somewhere.
There is...
Cactus_Catechus says, I'll HHHCCCCKKKK.
So, what you're probably referring to is that when women go into their, like, ovulation phase, which I think is right before their period, I don't actually know that much, but I think that's what it is, they're more attractive to men because men can pick up without realizing it that they're fertile. You know what I mean? That's what it is that there'll be a certain point where men won't even fully register it or realize it.
I think it's right after.
I thought it was right before. I genuinely think it's right before. Not like right before, but there's a little period before. But it could be after too. I don't actually fucking know. I'd have to actually look and see. But I thought it was before. There's like a window where we're most fertile, and then it's like that's when you get perceived like most attractive without even kind of realizing you're being perceived in that. It's just a biology thing or whatever. That's what I thought at least, but I don't actually know if that's like legit. That, and you look better physically too. No, well, that's what I mean is like biologically.
Aaron Greatman says that and you look better physically too. No.
Like it's just a hormonal thing. Like it's just a hormonal thing because the reason why the other argument of, oh, sometimes women look better at certain points of their period is if they have hormonal issues, which almost every woman has nowadays, which then causes acne when they get their period because of the flood of hormones.
And women are more reactive to testosterone in man's
That too. I mean, like, there are, like, I guess, like, there's not really that much physical changes, though. It's just really the hormones that happen that, like, I think it's the hormonal change, which then...
Great man says true birth control all over the place.
You know, then it's, like, the pheromones, so when you pick up on the pheromones of the hormones... Hey, Harrison, how are you? But yeah, I think it does. I don't take birth control. I mean, it's a known thing that your body changes taking birth control. You get bigger boobs taking birth control. Like, it's a known thing. When women stop taking birth control, their boobs deflate back to their predetermined size. Like, there's weird shit like that where...
Cactus_Catechus says boobies fill out.
Yeah. No, it's not even a bit.
Says, yeah.
It's not even a little bit. It's entire cup sizes. Like, it's entire... Like, it is... actually kind of fucked up because how much it sexualizes the little girl's body because they get you to start taking birth control when you're so young and it literally changes your hormones in your body to make you look like a young woman when you're like 13 when your body should not be developing in that way that quickly. Which is what freaks me out about birth control. Like, when I took birth control for 2 weeks, I had boobies. I never had them again in my life ever. I was a little kid. I was like, what the fuck? I did know that one. That's like the whole K-pop idol thing. Not natural. Birth control is no good. I do think that... Well, I genuinely do think there's a lot to do with surgery, birth control, all this stuff where women think it's normal to have big boobs. And there are some women that genetically have big boobs. But for the majority of the population, we don't actually have as big of breasts as we think we do. It's because birth control has normalized it. And then surgeries have normalized it and all this other stuff. So it's like, even if you don't get surgery, if you take birth control, you essentially do have, like, hormone-enhanced body. You know what I mean? Kind of like how when men take hormone enhancement, it changes their body. It's just normalized for women to be on it their whole life. And I don't really think that should be the answer. Like, there are reasons women are on it.
It reduces your estrogen or SMTH.
Like, it's a flood of, it's the flood of the, like, female hormone or whatever the fuck. It does whatever the fuck to your hormones. We need that extra size. I think we need women to know what their real bodies look like and be comfortable in their real body and not hate their body for looking a certain way. Because I genuinely think birth control causes body dysmorphia. Because if you've been taking it since the time you've been like 12 or 13, you've thought that's how your body has looked your whole life. So if you ever decide to stop taking it to get pregnant one day, your body will change.
Cactus says it mimics being pregnancy.
And then, yeah, it does.
Says, is there any birth control method that doesn't mess up your
No,
hormones?
because the way birth control works is by blocking the hormones. Like, that's birth control's job. I don't think there is any birth control that isn't hormonal birth control, because I tried looking into it because I was like, oh, well, I would go on birth control if it wasn't hormonal. Unless they have some, like, ancient, like, not ancient, but, like, holistic medicines. But it's you know, not as gonna work as well, whatever, as modern birth control. You know what? For all the women taking birth control, I'll start taking steroids to support them. Well, here's the other thing, too. Women piss off the extra estrogen or whatever it is into our water. IUD is hormonal.
Says it has to trick the body not to drop eggs.
IUDs are still hormonal. You can get the copper IUD, but I'm pretty sure, unless, is there a non-hormonal IUD? Yes, non-hormonal IUDs with copper IUD being the primary option. Unlike, it does not release hormones and works by creating an environment that is toxic to sperm. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck no. So you're telling me I'm going to put something in my vagina that's toxic that creates a toxic environment for sperm, but isn't going to create a toxic environment for my vagina? Like, I don't know. Just reading that's kind of fucked. I mean, it's good to know. That's good to know. But still, I'm kind of like, what the fuck? This makes it suitable for individuals who cannot or prefer to use hormonal contraceptives. But I don't like the fact that it makes it so toxic sperm can't fertilize and reach an egg. What is it doing to your body then? You know, like, is it just copper?
Catechus says it is a cup that you put spermicide in. Aaron Great Man says maybe it's safe cause it's just an object.
Well, I wonder if the copper, like, it's just kind of... That's just kind of, I don't know. Also, I've heard very bad things about IUDs getting put in and taken out and them being really, really painful and shit and moving around. Like, I know, I have heard and witnessed cases of women having to go to the hospital because their IUD moved. And then the staff won't take them seriously, and then they finally look and they, like, you know, use the scan thingy
says, search that up. Does it hurt you guys short or long term?
to see if it moved, and it moved, and it's like fucked.
Styrofoam coffee cup.
Don't quote me. Oh, no. The IUD, no. The copper IUD is like a piece of copper. It looks like a little T. It looks like a little T. But all the IUDs are bad for you long term because they can move around, and there can be a lot of other health problems that come up. Like, they can move around in you, and then they can get stuck in you. And then you can have to, like, oh, fuck. There's some scary stories out there. Because your body just shifts things around. And, like, when you have a foreign object in you, even if it's medical grade, you know, stuff happens. They can cause cramping. They're not suitable for everyone. Common side effects. Health concerns. Some concerns have been raised regarding copper overload, where excess copper in the body may lead to various health conditions.
Catechus says you would punch through a styrofoam cup. True.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, can potentially worsen pre-existing conditions like endometriosis or PMS. However, these claims are not universally accepted. And they consider copper UIDs safe for most women. If you have an allergy to copper, if you suffer from any genetic disorder that leads to copper accumulation in the body. Almost everyone has endometriosis nowadays, though, and PMS. So what the fuck do you mean? Like, that's fucked. I don't like that. I just wish that there was, like, I don't know. There's no right answer. It's just everyone needs to make the decision for themselves. I just don't think that women are actually being given a choice when it comes to going on birth control. They're just being told, go on birth control. It's normal. And women actively want to go on birth control because it's viewed as being, like, sexy. When you're like, going into high school, if you go on birth control, it's like, oh my gosh, you're one of the girls on birth control now. Like, blah, 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 blah. Even though a lot of people just go on it, like, you know, for their acne or for, like, irregularities in their body and stuff, which birth control should not be the answer. Like, that should not just be the universal answer for most women problems, but it is. So women, instead of being told, hey, here are the long-term side effects, here's this and that, they're told, take it for this, take it for that. It'll clear up your acne. It'll fix this problem. It'll fix that problem. And then women are like, oh yeah, sure. But they don't know about any of the long-term health effects. They don't know about any of the ways it's actually changing their body. You're not told any of that. You're just told.
Catechus says I never used a rubber. All GFs were on birth control, even in high school.
Well, here's the thing: is that, like, literally, it's like you're told for your acne, take birth control, and so women go on birth control for their acne, and they're not told about anything else. That's why I was put on birth control. I wasn't told that my whole fucking goddamn body was going to change overnight. And I stopped taking it because I was like, no, fuck this. This is not my body. What the fuck is this? Like, it's disturbing. And then women will get addicted to it when they realize that their body only looks a certain way when they take the birth control. So they'll keep taking the birth control. Like, that's the other issue. It's like we need to start normalizing what a body looks like without anything in it to enhance it or change the way it looks. You know what I mean? Because there's stuff that's just normalized for women that's not normal. And it's okay that your body doesn't look that way.
Catechus says birth control, yap, engaged. Aaron Great Man says copper IUDs are the way to go.
Well, although I will say...
no better option.
A better option, in my opinion, is just don't take birth control if you don't want to take birth control. Because here's the horror story. Here's the horror story of copper IUDs and what happens. I'm going to show you just an image quickly. It's just generic standard.
Aaron Great Man says nah. The just looking for Hiscar says how much copper's worth do IUDs have?
Oh, actually, that's a good question.
Says copper is toxic. Aaron Great Man says everything has risk in it anyway.
Everything's good in moderation, but my biggest fear about the IUDs is it's supposed to sit right here, right? But there's nothing keeping it there. There's nothing keeping it in that exact placement except them placing it there and this pressing and this putting that. So what'll happen is it'll move. It'll start to move around and it can get stuck. You can need surgery. It can get fucking stuck. Like it can turn and move.
Says, what is that?
This is
Cactus _ Catechus.
This is the IUD.
Cactus _ Catechus says, is that an alien?
This is the fucking IUD. Which, like, that's the scary thing, is it's literally just sitting in there. And it's tiny. Like, if you see the person... Oh, where was the person holding it? Oh, fuck, never mind. It's tiny. It's tiny, tiny little thing in you. Yeah, it's this. This is what it is. This is what is inside you, just fucking sitting in you.
Man says that's what's making Seek bleed right now.
No. That's IUDs, like, stop you from stuff. But it's fucked. It's scary. It's such a small little thing. It could just get lost inside of you and move around, and then you need, like, surgery. Which is really, really scary. I'll catch you later. Sounds good, Harrison Babbitt. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day / evening, and I will talk to you later. Is that an alien?
I recognize that word. Shoo, not an alien. Oh.
Well,
Great Man says yup.
Well, here's the other thing too.
John says hear me out.
So many women.
John says just have kids.
So many women have so many infertility issues nowadays. That this is the other thing too, that I don't think we need to be taking birth control as aggressively as we are taking birth control. Like, again, don't get me wrong. If you want to be safe, if you don't want to have risk having kids, then that's important. But for me, like, I've never taken birth control. I never will take birth control. And honestly, I probably won't be able to have kids, but it's like, which, like again, everyone's experience is different, so all of that kind of factors into why I will never take birth control, because I already know that I'm in a low demographic to even be able to have kids, and I don't want to fuck up my hormones with birth control or anything like that, where it then gets your body to, like, stop functioning how it should be functioning, you know? I don't know. There's just so many things that it's, like, weird that it's so normalized to go against what our bodies are doing, when it's like our bodies kind of know what they're doing. I think our bodies are genuinely insane healing machines, and we already are able to heal ourselves when we get cuts on the shit food we eat. Imagine how amazing our bodies would be at self-repair for, like, everything if we were given good quality food. Like, just think about it. I think about it sometimes, and I'm like, that'd be crazy.
To wash your clothes, the lawn, wash the dishes, like appliances.
Little slaves? Have kids to have little slaves?
So infertile, we're not gonna need any birth control.
Well, that's what I mean, is most women are infertile nowadays and can't even have kids, and they don't even realize it. That's the scary thing. And so we're on all these hormone medications, and people are scared of getting pregnant, but they don't even realize that they might not even be able to get pregnant in the first place because their hormones are already so fucked up, and birth control isn't even treating the underlying problem. So over the next couple of years, while they think their hormones are, like, being, you know, whatever, because they're on their birth control, their hormones are so fucked up and out of whack that once they stop taking the birth control and they're like, hey, I'm going to try to get pregnant now, their hormones are, like, need to be fixed, need to be, like, stabilized, need to be regulated and working properly. And birth control is a band-aid. It doesn't fix that. So the longer you're just kind of hiding behind birth control, which, again, It depends on what you're using it for, but people just use it for
Cactus
years and
Catechus
years
says
and
plenty of
years.
humans on the planet.
And, like, not using it just to stop from having kids. It's like they'll use it, most women use it to help with hormonal issues, and the hormonal issues aren't getting fixed, and they get so much worse, and then by the time you want to have
Aaron
kids,
Greatman
your
says,
hormones
"What
are
you mean
fucked.
You probably won't be able to have kids, lol."
Because of my health problems, because I have endometriosis. Any woman you know that has endometriosis, which is the majority of the population now, is extremely unlikely probability of being able to have children. If you know a woman that has endometriosis, it doesn't just mean that, like, she has growths growing throughout her body that are, like, slowly killing her. It also means she probably can't have kids. What is that? It's well, they used to think it's a
Aaron Greatman
so
says,
fun
"What is that?"
fact, it's actually a metabolic condition, and men actually get endometriosis as well, they've discovered, and it acts like a cancer. Like, endometriosis, they've realized, acts like cancer in your body, and essentially is a cancer, okay? But they're not calling it that, but whatever the fuck. So essentially, people who have endometriosis have something that acts like a cancer cell in their body that continues to spread and is these huge fucking growths that's like this scar tissue that, as a woman, the difference between it being in men and women is that as a woman, anytime it's like your period, those lesions, those tissues that are in your body, they bleed. Okay, for a man, that doesn't happen because you don't get a period, but you can still have those lesions and those growths in your body and have endometriosis. So they're discovering it's not just a female-specific disorder anymore.
Says, okay. I'm happy now.
Sorry. This is something I just discovered recently is men are having this problem too. It's not a women-specific problem like we thought it was for a long time. It's a metabolic problem. And I think it's the TFSL -1 or something. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. TFSL -1 is the hormone.
Aaron Greatman says, "Unhappy why? She's just narrating facts." Cactus_Catechus says, "Cancer talk great for views, M." Aaron Greatman says, "It's interesting, keep going."
Hang on. The hormone that's like TSLX -1. What is it? Insulin growth factor. Is it the insulin growth factor? Is it the IGF -1? IGF -1 factor in endometriosis. Yeah, there it is. So they've discovered a connection between insulin and endometriosis growth tissue. The IGF -1 is a key factor in the physiology of endometriosis, playing a role in the growth and maintenance of ectoptic endometrial cells. In Canada, endometriosis is a significant health concern.
Cactus_Catechus says, "Lol, gynecologist training."
Affecting approximately 10% of women of reproductive age. The condition is characterized by the
Aaron Greatman says maybe it's about insulin the cause.
Presence of endometrial-like tissue outside of the uterus, leading to chronic pelvic pain, dysmenorrhea, dyspnea, and infertility. The expression of IGF -1 in endometric patients is significantly higher than in controls with increased concentriums in serums and perineal fluid. This suggests a potential role for IGF -1 in the development and progression of endometriosis. Treatment options for endometriosis include hormonal suppression, surgery, or a combination of both approaches, along with multidisciplinary care to address persistent pain. Although they won't fucking treat the IGF -1 factor. In other fucking countries, they are treating women focusing on the IGF -1 factor, except in fucking North America. Like, it's crazy. It is the IGF -1 factor because it affects men as well. Like, literally, they're only getting now caught up on this because now it's starting to affect men as well. And it's like, well, at least we're getting answers. But this is why I'm like, it's insulin. It's an insulin issue. That's what I mean. I think a lot of people have insulin issues, but they're not aware, and it's not coming up as diabetes. That's why I say, like, something is up with my body. Insulin-like factor 1, IGF -1, has a complex relationship with insulin resistance, where both low and high levels of IGF-1 can be associated with increased insulin resistance. This is why I'm checking my blood sugar levels. Nothing's coming back negative, but I'm having all these symptoms that are associated with people that have diabetes.
Aaron Greatman says, yo, seek something is up with your body.
And I've been trying to advocate for myself for a long time to these doctors, being like, something's not right with my eating, with my sugar levels, and it's not just me being anemic, it's not just my iron levels. Like, I'm tired all the time, I'm cold all the time, I eat a lot, like, I have all these health problems now that are all directly related, that they're coming out as being related to insulin issues. Even though I, like, you know... So it's good that this is at least coming out, because IGF -1 is a peptide hormone similar in structure to insulin and plays a crucial role in growth and development. It is primarily processed in the liver and is stimulated by growth hormone. IGF -1 is involved in various metabolic processes, including glucose metabolism and cell growth. So it's about figuring out how to treat IGF -. So...
Aaron Greatman says, don't let them silence you, seek.
IGF -1, too high, how to lower it, because it's causing my endometriosis. Because I think they're supposed to associate it with, like, weight gain and, like, all this other stuff, but I don't have that. And, like, I'll see things, like, for example, the IGF -1, Ozempic. If you look into it, there is a connection between what they use in Ozempic and it being able to help with your IGF -1. But the problem is I don't have a weight problem. This is the issue that they need to figure out, is I have an insulin problem. I don't have it reflecting as like a weight problem or coming up in my blood sugar, but I literally am having this problem where they are literally using Ozempic to treat people that have endometriosis. So I'm having a problem with my IGF -1 factor, but I don't have like...
Aaron Greatman says you are fat, in theory.
It's just like, the other thing is too, is I'm not even BMI fat or like anything like that. It's just that like my body is not processing properly and it's not reflecting properly. I just don't understand, because when you look into how to lower your IGF -1, it's through diet, exercise, and more. But like, I work out all the time. Nutritionally, sources significantly influence with macronutrient composition playing a key role. Protein intake, carbohydrate consumption, and fasting. Adjusting these dietary factors may help. Protein intake. I take in so much protein.
Aaron says asterisk Interstellar soundtrack starts playing.
Increasing growth hormone selection. I eat so much protein. Like, this is the problem. Fasting protocol, exercise approaches, sleeping patterns. I'm going to have to talk to my doctor about this, because this is crazy, because I don't understand how to treat or how to help myself, because the answers are being like, lose weight, exercise more, have better sleep. I exercise 3 to 4 times a week. My diet isn't the best. I definitely could change it, but I don't need to like fast and stop eating. I don't think that would solve the problem. Maybe cut down on sugar. Yes.
Greatman says, what protein do you eat?
I eat a ridiculous amount of meat. I also eat a shit ton of yogurt. Like, I eat yogurt that's very, very high in protein, because I get yogurt that's like the Siggy's high protein yogurt that's like the more natural stuff and it's not super sugary. I'll eat a whole bunch of meat like every day. I'll either have like, you know, a chicken, a fish, hamburger meat, like, you know, I had the seafood boil. I try to make sure that I have at least 60 grams to 120 grams of protein a day. I have like, you know, my protein shake. That's got a lot of protein in it. Probably not the best source of protein, but it does have protein in it. Eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. Avocado. That's more like fats. I don't think that's got too much protein. I know, that's what I mean. Something's not right with my body.
Says, then what's happening here? Something isn't adding up.
I know, that's what I've been trying to tell my doctors for years. Something isn't right with my body. I eat so much protein. I try to have a good diet. I don't eat fast food. Like, I don't eat fast food pretty much at all anymore. I cook my own meals. I eat good. I think it's the sugar. I think there's too much sugar in food in North America and in our drinks, and it's fucking everything up. Because even when I try really hard to cut back on my sugar, if you look at almost anything here, either it's got the most sugar in the world or no sugar in it at all because they're using the worst chemicals ever instead of sugar. It's definitely the bunnies. The bunnies are making me sick, but nah. I just wanted to share and discuss it because it's really frustrating because
Great Man says it's definitely the bunnies. They're fucking you up.
Red Dead Redemption 2 as well.
RDR 2 as well.
Well, there's this girl I follow, and she's actually having this health problem right now that she almost didn't get covered for, where she's having a health problem that typically only, like, you know, people who are overweight end up getting, where I can't remember what it's called, but it's where you have fat end up build up in your tissues, and you have to get surgery to get, like, the fat build up removed. She's having it happen in her legs. And everyone was refusing, like, medical, like, her company was refusing, like, her insurance company was refusing to cover it because she was too skinny. Even though her doctors literally had evidence proof that this was going on to her and her legs and everything, she was too skinny to be deemed, like, medically necessary for the surgery. What the fuck?
Just admit it. In theory.
No, my body thinks I am, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it's all fucked up out of whack hormones and body function. That's what I mean. If something is not functioning right and I have to get it to refunction right, so I have to look into natural medicine options of getting everything to start regulating. Because I'm not going to take random hormonal concoctions that are like, oh, this will fix it. But they don't even tell me what the underlying cause is or what hormones this is directly affecting or how it affects my thyroid to get it to start producing the right hormones. You know what I mean? Like, your hormones are regulated by your thyroid. So if you're having hormonal issues, then it's like I don't just want something that's going to flood my system with fake hormones from somewhere else. I want to know how to get my system to start producing those hormones or start using this ingredient, this mineral, in the way that my body's supposed to use that mineral. Because that means my machine is broken somewhere. And I got to repair the machine. Because if you don't repair the machine, you will get very, very, very sick. That's when you start to get, like, very bad diseases. It's very frustrating. Especially when you have something that's progressively growing in you and you know it is and you know no doctor's going to help you. So you're frantically trying to help yourself. And when you find stuff and try to bring it up to your doctor, they don't know anything about it. And you're like, well, who the fuck do I talk to about this then? Because it's like, I've been doing my research. Doctors hate it when you do research. My doctor hates when I show up with all this information and I'm like, hey, can you tell me about this?
Anyway, let's just forget all about this seek and play some chess.
Chess time! No, I'm gonna put on music and let's rip a toke though. But there is a lot of stuff that I've been learning, which is good. I'm also just gonna write down IGFL -1 so I remember, because for the longest time I kept trying to type in to remember how to type it. I'm just going to leave it up on my page. Yeah, IGFL -1. IGFL too high. How to alert. Causing my endometriosis, but I'm skinny.
Aaron Great Man says, my doctor hates when I show up. Bars you only find on this stream.
The hidden hormone that fuels cancer. honestly, I'm not even kidding. This might sound crazy. I'm not even kidding. When I started having these food problems, when it wasn't my eating disorder anymore and I was eating a whole bunch and not putting on weight and cold all the time, I was like, what if I have cancer? I'm not even fucking kidding. I was like, what if my body has cancer or something? And it's like, that's why it's not functioning properly, and that's why I feel so sick. That's why I feel so cold. That's why I'm so skinny. That's why no matter what I eat, because my body is literally like not... I literally said that out loud, and now I'm seeing that GF-1 literally is a factor in cancer, and also they are closely relating endometriosis to a cancer-like cell and a metabolic condition, because they are discovering it in men as well now too. So I will rip the toke, yes. Sorry, I just like the more I keep finding stuff, I'm like, holy shit. How to lower it? Yeah, the problem when growth turns dangerous. IGF-1 can fuel abnormal growth cells. Increased risk of breast and prostate cancer, accelerated aging, greater resistance to cancer therapies, and a higher likelihood of developing a second cancer in cancer survivors. IGF levels dangerously high, especially due to excess animal protein and refined carbohydrates. IGF isn't inherently bad, but it must be balanced. The standard American diet drives it. The solution: eat for a healthy IGF level. Ditch animal protein for plant protein. The amino acid profile of animal protein triggers excess IGF-1 production. I wonder if that's because of all the growth hormones that they give to like factory farmed food animals. I wonder if there is a difference in being able to eat animal protein that's from a local farm that doesn't use like growth hormones or anything on their fucking animals, on their livestock. Adapt a nutrition diet. This eating style emphasizes plant food diversity and ensures you get adequate protein. My nutrition diet keeps IGF levels favorable. There's gotta be, is IGF-1 still lowered with animal protein if it's from a local farm without the use of hormones and additives? Because I think that's the factor that's factoring in for it. Similar diet regulations for IGF-1 and IGF binding proteins by animal. We conclude that animal and plant proteins similarly increase IGF-1 bioavailability while improving metabolic parameters. Association of circulating insulin with insulin like growth factor 1 with intake. Okay, what's this IGF binding to animals? IGF binding proteins by animal and plant protein in subjects with type 2 diabetes. Increased animal but not plant protein intake has been associated with increased mortality in humans, reduced lifespan in animal species. Protein intake increases the activity of the IGF-1 system, which may provide a link to reduced lifespan. We therefore compare the effects of animal versus plant protein intake on circulating levels of IGF-1 and IGF binding proteins. But I want to know, this was published in 2021, but I want to know the difference between lab-grown meat, like not lab-grown meat, sorry, but like factory-farmed meat and the way that it's treated versus farm, like run around free range, you know, because they use hormones in the factory farmed animals. They use a ridiculous amount of hormones and antibiotics, which we know stays in the meat, which would make sense that then, because growth hormone plays a factor in your IGF-1, and they use a modified growth hormone along with the fucking antibiotics in a lot of the livestock that they give us in fast food and at the grocery store if it's not local, and you know that they're not treating it with that stuff. So like, I think that's where it's coming from. I think that Possibly, which I'm trying to find a study on that specifically, because I don't want just meat generalized. I need to know where the meat is coming from and if it's treated with that stuff. Because if growth hormone plays a factor in your IGF -1 and there's a modified growth hormone in the meat that you're eating because of the way that they're treating these animals with the chemicals that they're treating them with, you know, I don't know. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna rip this toke for realsies now. I'll deep dive on that later on my own time. I'm just gonna put on my liked songs. Let's see what we have a bopping in my liked songs right now.
Open the gates like a break in the rain. It's too quiet. So let's put something on.
I'm red in the face in this half, 'cause I'm wasted in half, because you said you liked my song. Ooh, our tea is so pretty when it's spilling out. Ooh, it's so much better when it's falling from your mouth. Are you open? Are you done with the bullshit? All the toxic emotions and the broken hearts. I was hoping we'd dive into the ocean, both of our arms wide open, underneath the stars. Two empty words and the voice in my head saying this is what you were impatient for.
Okay, we're ripping the toke, and we're not gonna rip it to this song. Maybe not this song either.
A broken heart is all that's left. I'm still fixing all the cracks. Lost a couple of pieces when I carried it home. I'm afraid of all I am. My mind feels like a foreign land.
Okay, sorry. I was texting my mom back because I was supposed to work with her on stuff today, but we're gonna work on it tomorrow. And, yeah. Toke time! Not this song. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba ba. I like to make money, get tart. I like to make money, get tart. I like to make money, get tart. I like white girls twerking on my work. Make money, get tart. Tart. Up on my skin. I just want some chill songs. Oh, wait, I like this song. And I'm gonna close the window because I'm cold again now. But it's not enough. You follow, but it's not enough. But it's not enough. But it's not enough. Ah! Yes, somebody gotta do it. What, gotta do it? Watching. What? Cheers! Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now here's the big question. What do I play? What do I play? I'm kind of tempted to play Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously. But I also kind of weirdly have been craving wanting to play Paralives. Just to build like a tiny little mini tiny home. Just randomly, just for no reason. I don't know. I probably would get... I might load up Paralives just to do that, just to see how I feel about it. And then I have a feeling I might end up getting bored really, really quickly while trying to design the tiny home. Then I'll probably swap over to Red Dead Redemption 2. Although, I do also want to play some DayZ, because I haven't played it in forever. Part of me is, like, so conflicted. And then I also want to play, like, scary games, because scary games are fun. Can wait till it gets dark outside, and then I can force myself to play a scary game. Let's start with the chill game. We'll start with Paralives. Just checking it out. Because I haven't really done too much for actually, like, building stuff. And I don't like doing big builds that take forever. But I think it'd be nice to challenge myself to try to make an extremely mini tiny home. And see if I can fit everything inside and make it look nice. I just gotta go pee. I want a theme, though. I want a theme and I want to, like, add a challenge. So, might look online. I can type. Hang on. I'm gonna type in chat from down here. That's not good. dude was trying to creep on a chick.
John says, I wonder how gaming will look like on this setup.
I'm interested to see too. I hope it goes well. I hope
John
it
says, oh,
looks
creep.
good. Pardon? I didn't hear what you said. Hang on. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, fuck. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, I'm gonna put on Sawux too, actually. Cause I'm not fucking with that anymore. Sock time! Yay! Okay. Here we go. So, should I randomly generate it, or is there ideas? I kind of think I want to go crazy. I'm thinking that's the right move.
John says generate what?
So, I kind of think that I want to do, like, build a tiny house on Paralives, but I want to make it a challenge. So I want it to be like a really tiny house and have to try to like make it a struggle to get everything to fit type shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And like go and like have like a theme, like a really weird theme.
John says, oh, those are cool.
So at least it keeps me interested for a little bit, because I'll
Says I get
probably
those in my phone.
see, those are fun. Exactly, you get it, and then it doesn't take too long, and then you're like, okay, I'm satisfied, and then you go play something else. So that's what I think I'm gonna do in Paralives. I'm gonna look up Sims 4 tiny house generator challenge. No more than 64 tiles. You must include the wave bar. Okay, I like this idea. So, I think I could
John says, or
customize
just
the
build
challenge.
something interesting.
Or that one. Or that one. I guess let's just
John says
see.
test your architectural skills.
Let's continue the game.
Trashy _ says what's up.
Hey! Oh my gosh, Ashy Trashy! How have you been? I'm just about to do a little bit of a, house build in Paralives. Tiny house
says, oh,
challenge.
No, not the TTS.
I forgot to turn it off after I had the other, what the fuck's it called? Thingamabob. On my phone stream. Now I took it away. The privilege has been revoked, not for any bad reason or anything. Just 'cause, I don't know. How have you been doing? I'd rather look over and read while I'm doing this. Which I don't know what the best way to do is. Oh, it's so freaking nice being on the ground. I can just sit any way I please. It's almost done loading up. I'm gonna get it switched over to the right screen. Let's see what we do. The nice thing about Paralives is you can, like, for realsies, go fucking crazy.
Says I'm getting lit as fuck tonight. Got all kinds of goodies.
That's what's up. That sounds like the best fucking plan, to be honest. Oh my gosh, Paralives is so cute. And there's a little girly pop. She literally lives right next to the hospital behind where the graveyard is. But, like, beggars can't be choosers. So, fuck it. Oh, she has work in an hour. Okay, girl, let's go. You guys see it now? Yay! Now you guys see it.
Says can't see nothing.
I'm gonna change in the settings to make it square. Is that better? That's still no. Maybe I do that. Because then it can take up almost the entire screen. And I feel like that's a lot better. Ta-da! Now you're looking at way more, right? Can't see nothing. I'm getting lit as fuck tonight, all kinds of goodies. You know, oh, is my mic on shit mic too? No, it's on good mic. Let's go. Oh. There, now it's picking up the desktop audio. You can see this now though, right? Chat is audible.
John says chat is audible.
Oh, it still is audible. What the fuck? Well, apparently TTS doesn't want to turn itself off. Okay, let's find a piece of land to go and use to build. I wish I could zoom out more. Kind of bugs me. Should I use this tiny little lot, this weird corner lot, to build a tiny home? Maybe we should. That might be the best place. Or I could use the little weird space that's right downtown. Why is everything so blurry? Yeah, okay, fuck it. We ball. There's so many choices. This is kind of... I don't know why it's so hard to like fucking make a choice here. Could be completely in the woods.
John says do one mid-city.
Do one mid-city? Just do a tiny home right in the middle. I thought there was at least a property that was... Or should I do it right here with beach access? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna build a tiny home on this huge lot right here. Is it kind of close to... It's kind of in the city. Ish. This is more like right downtown. Right here. This is the one. Right next to the gym. Oh, I just want to do some like house building. I guess I have to create a new household. Okay, we're just gonna randomize it. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Giku?
Fine. Fibu. Juma.
I just gotta, I'm gonna leave her exactly how she is. I'm just gonna change her outfits real quick because damn, Grandma. That is, I don't know how I feel about that one on you. That's maybe not the look. She's gonna live in the tiny little house. I think. kind of, you know what, I'm just only gonna change her outfit. You know, she's a very chill grandma. Those pants are not doing it for you. I love you, but like, no. Fuck no. I want you to wear like jogging clothes. Do we have like sweatpants? Okay, maybe these. Yeah, she's chill grandma, you know? This is, why would she wear that to bed? Hoping that there would be like a bedtime looking.
Says, what game is this?
This is called Pair Live. It's kind of like it's a life simulator game. It's very, very popular right now. Do you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to make like one of those. Oh, never mind. I'm trying to like give her a nightgown. That's what I'm trying to do. You know how like everyone would sleep with like a nightgown? This game has a lot more like soul to it. Like when it comes to character customization, for example, you can customize so much. You can customize like everything. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy. So it shouldn't. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that is fair. She is a grandma. Let me maybe make it like. No, not white. I'm gonna keep it to her having, because that's the same shirt she wears there. So I'm gonna keep it to her having that. And then I'm just gonna change the bottom maybe to like. That's like close enough. I'm gonna call that close enough for now, I guess. I hate her workout outfit. I'm sorry, this has to change. Why would she wear like this as her workout outfit? Okay, that makes more sense, kind of. But like, I don't want her to be just like. Super minimalistic. I kind of like the romper on her. Fuck it, I'm just making her wear this. That's her go-to look. She's like... nah, I want her to be like a chill grandma. Sorry, I know I'm like taking forever. I'm not making up my mind. Okay, perfect. Adelia Rose Hall, sure. Overjoyed. She's good at taking care of others, and she is very neat. going to create a baby she looks after. Perfect! This is her daughter who ran away. Max Rose Hall. Baby that she's raising. And she doesn't really have any money. So, we're going to purchase this lot and build them a tiny home. Oh. The baby's just splat on the floor. Damn. Okay, I might get the grandma to pick up the baby. Because that looks a little bit better. Okay, let's get us started. So, in order to build them their dream home, I think I might just bulldoze the whole lot to give myself a fresh start, so I don't feel stressed out or overwhelmed by any and all of this. Now, I need to give myself the restriction and or limitations of the parameters of the size of the house. So, I think I might start... giving myself a lot of room to work with. Okay, and now it's time for us to start designing. I guess I'm gonna get kind of creative with the windows. I think I can get, actually, hang on. I think we can do, yeah, we can. Oh, shit. So fucking creative. In this game. The possibilities are endless. Okay. Wow. I am so excited. Let's see. They have Devil Door. Because it's such a small house, I want to make sure that it is spacious. I just need to decide on what theme I want to go for. So I'm just going to look and see kind of what we have for door options. I might try to go with like log cabin.
John says, what are the
Diameters might be way too big, if I'm being honest. I think that is way too big. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. I gotta go here, and then we gotta... Putting it in one. That's still way too big. I still think that's way too big. Good. I want to move the whole... Can I move the whole thingy, please? Damn. is what it is, I guess. Okay. Well, that is staying there, and we are gonna make it work. I do need to have these walls up, though, in order to see what it looks like. And I'm gonna try to make it look cute and alive. Lively. That's a little, is that cat window? Oh, that's cute. Ooh, wait, hang on. What do we think about this? Why this, you might ask? Because I have an idea, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I look inside, it adds shelf space. On the inside, let's fucking go. So the dimensions are 3 meters by 4 meters. I'm gonna try to fit everything in here. It looks really bad on the front, but I think it's gonna look great in that back corner. So that's the kind of style I think we're gonna go for, is like wooden outline. I'm only gonna put the window on the one side, I think, but I might do a full wall like that. So it brings in more light, because when it's a very small space, you want as much light as possible. And then I'm going to do that so that way I can grab this right here. Put that there, put that there. And hopefully... Oh my goodness. And then I can put a plant right here, which will hide that. I'm getting a little sidetracked and kind of spiraling off to do something different, but... Oh, okay. Plants right here. I want it to be perfect, and I don't like the fact that that tiny little corner of that leaf is... There we go. That looks good. That makes it look like it was designed to be there. Hey now. Thankfully anything's possible in this game. I kind of almost want my door to... I'm sorry. You're telling me I can choose what side my door opens?
John says, is this one level?
It might be one level, depending if we can get everything to fit or not. This is the inside. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're...
And Streamlabs says thank you for following Tormented.
This is literally insane. I'm obsessed. Tormenta, how are you? Thanks for the follow. Happy Mir Moyer. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm speechless right now. Holy shit. Okay, let's get some outdoor stuff going on. Happy Mir Moyer Monday. I was hoping we would be able to find a kind of wooden pattern. But there isn't one, so what if we went with like a brick? I don't love that. Don't love that. Oh my gosh, no. No, you cannot. So positively. No. I wonder if there's like a trim. Is there a button I can do for some trim on this bitch? Ha ha ha. No, you can't. Do you wanna know why? Do you wanna know why you can't? Because I'm only friggin' 17, motherfrigger. That's why. Fun fact. Har har har. Gets triggered. Got. Nice thing is I can just like copy all my shit. Look at that. Probably way too much lighting. I don't actually like that. And I don't know if I want this to be the full thing. I might. Yeah, that looks so much better.
Tormenta says, can you sit up a little?
Does anyone have access into their Kik account right now? Oh, I can edit that from here. Hate to disappoint. Bro. You know I'm not a chick, right? Hate to tell ya. Update? Oh no. Fuck. Wouldn't let me fix my shit. I wonder, ooh, okay. Let's see if these windows look any good or not. No. Ew. These are not, no. Also no. No. I need a back door, but I don't know if I want to put this one in there. Ooh. I think I want the back door to be this one. No. I can't even fucking get my TTS to turn off properly, Stream Buddy. I love that's literally turned off, but it still works. How the fuck does that work? Well, yes, I have to try to get this set up as the exact same color as this one. Ooh. Can I like take a color swatch from that and like change it here? That looks so good. I gotta change the colors to work because that's not right. Yeah. There it is. Oh, that is perfection. I don't know how we're gonna be able to fucking fit everything in this space, but I'll make it work somehow. So I definitely want this to be like a living room area, but we may not have the luxury of being able to do a living room. So let me see. This is what we have for bed options, baby options. I gotta make sure I can fit the baby's crib in here. That's very important. We also need to make sure that we can fit a high chair in here. It's another requirement. And then for our bed, it'd be better if it's just a single. This is probably the best. Now, this is just the bedding. Fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to actually get this done or not. Can I make it? Oh, it's as small as it can be. Okay, I might have to make this 2 floors. You know, let's do that. But it's gonna be half the size as the first one. Okay. Oh, wait, I know how I should do it. perfect. And then I just need to put a little piece here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll look stupid. Oh shit, okay. How do we do a deck? Okay, well, this is not ideal. This is not helpful. Yeah, they will. They will. It's cute. Probably not for the poor old lady, but it's like... wish they would make it so I could, like, you know? Although this door is going to be completely covered up because... Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, the best then is probably on this side, going straight up here. I would imagine. Probably like that. want it to be the basic. Needs to be safe for the kid, right? I mean, they have carpet. No, I don't want it to be the same like orangey. Maybe I don't want it to be white either. I typically go for maroon, but maroon won't look good, so I think I kind of need to go for a darker wood. And I think I might change... I think I might change the color of this. I might have to make this one. Oh, you can change the. You can change the wood. Excuse me? Excuse me? And you tell me this is all walkable? I can make it whatever the fucks I want. Invisible, I can. Bless me. This is a lot of power. Honestly, I'm gonna do a blue. The blue kind of works in this zone. Can I change? Because here's our problem. See that problem? That's a problem. But alas, it doesn't work. And you will ask yourself, but why doesn't it work? Because there must be space. I hate that. Which is why it's going outside. It's going outside. I'm saying fuck it. I'm saying fuck it. And I'm figuring out a way to make this work. Perfect. This is perfect. Okay. And then I'm just gonna... Nice. Nice. And then I actually, arguably, could even try popping out one of, these, but I don't think we need to do that. And that would be like a... That's because it wasn't, register, and then I'm trying to grab the wall. Doesn't even work. I just like got super confused by that. So whatever. We're gonna destroy the inside wall so we have that little bit of extra space. This is gonna look good, I promise. I'm doing all this work for a reason. Oh fuck. Wait, did I just shrink the whole... Oh shit. What the fuck's the normal height? Well, now I feel like I need to put a wall into... No, yeah, now that's the normal height. I feel like I kind of want to make it like slightly taller. Let me put a door in here too, just so I can see when I go to do this. Okay, that's as short as we can go up on the top. Oh, really? That one. Thank you. It's meant to work for the challenge. It's not meant to look good. Hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's you. You're so stimulating and close to going to bed. Harrison, how are you doing? I feel like you might like the game Shiny Glade if you like free building. I just think occasionally I think that building can be fun, you know, sometimes. I'm like, oh, well, why not? I think I can make this even smaller, actually. Which I'm probably going to do, because if it can be smaller, I need to make it smaller. A smaller bed. smallest one, right? I think she might be able to sleep in that. Fuck yeah, let's go. I think I did it. Okay. Yes! I did it! Oh, I did it! I got it all to fit. Okay. It's not cheating if it works. It's actually not cheating at all because, like, I guess I made up this game. Wallpaper. I want to use wallpaper. I'm gonna use, like, fun wallpaper. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one either. Not that one either. Okay, maybe this one, but like in a different color? No, not black. Like this? Nah. Choices. Purple. It's horrible. This looks horrible. I hate it. Okay, maybe different color here. It's this game. Yo, Steph is 9,000. Yo, Steph is 9,000. Real quick question. Oh shit, never mind. I can't do anything because you have to already be mod. Never mind. We're building apartment blocks. I just was figuring I'd try to build a tiny home. This is Pair Lives. Tiny house time. Although it does kind of seem like I'm just trying to build a little tiny thing to like make insane fucking profit. Wahahaha. Thank you. That's definitely not the way to go. That's really fucking creepy. Imagine in your room. That's actually like kind of real. Okay. I need this to be up above the bed and just very, very small. Oh, our front door changed. I'm only realizing right now that's not the door that I put there. I put this door here. And I put this door here in this color. So, don't know what happened there, but something happened. And where'd my window go? I had a window here too. It was like that and that. Ba-da-ba-ba. It's adorable. We're gonna ignore the top. Top looks terrible, but the bottom looks cute. At the ground floor, there's the warden's office. Ah, shit. Pay up. I'm actually gonna get rid of that wall so that we have the extra space. What's gonna fit there? I don't freaking know. We're gonna need it for something. I probably should make that the kitchen. Countertop maybe? Surfaces? There we go, countertops. Okay, let's do this one. that's why I wanted this to be like... Wait, these are kind of cool. Way too tall. I need something that's like low. Ooh. Oh. Okay, maybe something like this would work. That's not right. Damn. Coffee table? Love this game. Let's try like that. And then obviously we have to have the baby's chair, so do that. Damn, okay, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna just have to, like, put the baby's high chair somewhere. I'm gonna move a fridge in here. Perfect. That way I can do this. And I might only have like one counter space. There we go. Perfect. It's kind of cute, kind of not. I don't know if I like this. I think I might hate this. If I turn it, you know what? If I turn it this way. This is a lot better, and do you want to know why this is a lot better? Because then I can do this. Boom. That's genius. Ayo, this is like the true. I want to make buldak noodles, dude. I got some buldak noodles and I kind of am like craving some. I don't like that that's not even. It's better. And then I also could like do a double whammy and I could slam a laptop down on the table too for them to use. I just don't necessarily like how that looks, you know? It's a cool fit, but in front of a window? Yep, in front of a window. This is what it looks like from outside. But like outside I can do horrible. This, however, fits weirdly perfectly, but it kind of looks really bad. So I don't know if I like that. I don't like that. Well, now I'm into some landscaping. I guess. How to turn weeds into magical little garden pits, I guess. I probably do want that like that. Or something at least. Oh. seamlessly than they do in the Sims 4. Alright. Cute. Then there's also stuff like curtains and blinds that they have, I'm pretty sure. Which, let me see if I can find any of that. Oh, right here. Yay! Okay, for blinds and curtains. These are so cute! Okay, wait, we're using these. We're using these for every window. If I can make it fit. No, what do you mean? Okay, well, I love that pattern. So, we'll keep an eye out for that pattern. There's that cute pattern. Aw, I maybe want to have this fall down a tiny bit longer. That's so cute. I gotta figure out the inside walls. Ooh, I actually maybe don't mind the... Okay. I don't hate that. And I feel better about extending the kitchen. Oh, wait. I feel better about extending the kitchen now. Because we do really need a sink. And a bin. Oh, I guess I could do some thin top cabinets, hey? Can you just use any one for anything? This probably would look the best, though. I would imagine. like how that one looks. I want... both these and that green. I don't really know how to get the right color, but I'll figure it out. I'll get there. Oh shit. Because I want to do this, but I want the handle to be the other way. Is it just me or is that definitely not even? I think the game's there. I fixed the bug. I was like, I think the game's bugging a bit right now. And then I wonder how narrow I can make that, and if, say, tacking it on here, I can make it like, no, I can't. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save. And exit. Actually, it's not a bad idea. This is the start of the house. So. I'm gonna put railing really quickly before I of this game, not off of stream. Although we gotta make buldak noodles, so I might have to take an intermission because buldak noodles means I gotta go to the big house to make them. Actually, it's not true. I'll grab a pan from the big house, and then, oh fuck, for me to cook noodles outside, I need to have stream working. That pisses me off. Well, do I just make these blue? Does that look bad? Don't know if I love it or I hate it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Okay, well, this is the start of our house. This is what it looks like in the neighborhood of all the other houses so far. And we are raising a baby. How could she do? She couldn't. Oh, she just left the baby outside on the floor, didn't she? Well, sorry, little one. Why does she only have the ability to cook a microwave hot dog, but she doesn't have a microwave hot dog?
Pikichi.
Oh, damn.
Pikichi. Piki.
That's nice as fuck.
Ichi. Pikichi. Kipa. Kipeke. Kipeke.
One more time, and then you're gonna go to bed. Baby's starting to make more coherent sounds. Yay. Try to nap while the baby's napping, right? Counters and cabinets. Oh, right, I need to add another counter space so she's actually able to cook. Forgot about that one. I wonder if the neighbor's house is for sale at all or not. Oh, fuck. Wait, for realsies? Oh, wait, dude. I didn't know that. Well, also, it's good to know that the kid doesn't need a thing, apparently. I guess I'm just gonna put a random table set up outside for me to be able to use my computer. Okay. Gonna save it here. I'm going to hop off, you guys. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day / evening, depending what time it is for you, and I will talk to you guys soon.